right now that we have what I consider an illegal government in power trying to take away even more of our rights and freedoms at the moment with a agreement that's being negotiated basically in secret called CETA. I hope everyone knows about it here. Let's have a hand. Has everyone heard of CETA? Let's go. Who hasn't heard of it? Okay, there are a few. The Comprehensive Economic Trade Agreement, which is being negotiated right now for Europe. So that means basically every EU country and Canada is going to be working together and have an agreement similar to NAFTA. However, it also includes the NAFTA partners, so it also goes from Mexico almost to Moscow. So you're looking at every country willing to give away their sovereign rights in order to follow a corporate agenda and allow corporations to take over things that we know that are Canadian. I'll give you a scenario, just one that could possibly happen. So you have a nice manufacturing job. This is here because CETA factory starts to move to Mexico for wages. So you're at home looking at trying to pay your bills. You start to have a headache. So you go grab some aspirins and you grab a glass of water from water that has just been taken over by a European corporation as opposed to the City of London. Once that water is run by the corporations, and also to have corporations then govern the quality of it, you could have two corporations going, well, it looks like the water's good quality, we won't worry about testing it right now and save some money. So this person drinks a glass of water from a tap, who then comes down with a disease similar to like something you could get from Walkerton just a few years ago. So therefore he has to be taken to, say, a Pfizer Victoria hospital, because the hospitals are now privately owned. And of course, oh yep, well that's gone too, so you have to start paying your own way. So therefore you're in the hospital, could be near death because of the disease that you're in with the water, and you have to start paying the bills. So let's say the only way to do it, let's sell your house. So therefore you become homeless, your health is destroyed, and you know, but everything's good because all the money's going to the corporations. And that's a scenario that people may think it's far-fetched, but if CETA goes through, it can happen. And we need to talk to our municipal councillors, because they will lose almost all their power if CETA goes through. And it's being negotiated right now, and they hope to push it through before the end of the year. But how many people are really hearing about this? How many media outlets are actually talking about this? It's almost next to nothing. You're finding that out through the internet and other people. There seems to be a little bit of a coordinated effort, let's put it that way, about how this is going through. And you can see that by if every Canadian knew what CETA was about, this crowd would be 10 times, 30 times bigger. But they purposely keeping it quiet. They want to pass it. It might go to Parliament, but with a majority government, well, an illegal majority government, it'll go through without any problem. So you will lose any municipal systems like water, garbage collection will all be taken over, or could all be taken over by corporations. And you know, if you think it's bad now trying to deal with City Hall, imagine if you're trying to deal with a corporation out of Brussels or Antwerp or somewhere out of Holland or something like that. Try and get some solutions to your problems. That's what could be happening here, unless Canadians start to wake up. And we need to get this out, and the best way I think we need to do it is let's go backwards a bit and let's start protesting NAFTA again. If we start protesting NAFTA, they will see that we don't like trade agreements, and Europe will see it. And if you know anybody in Europe, I really hope that you will contact those people and get the word out that we don't want CETA here in Canada. We don't want it to pass. Because if we can convince the European people to not do it, there's already been some problems with it with our tar sands issue. So if we can cause more problems and prevent it from going through, then we might be able to salvage something left for Canada. But right now, an illegal government is trying to give away more of your rights. So let's get off our asses and do something about it.